guess what? Last week, we got to go fishing, biking, and walking on trails. It is so much fun. And Mom said that tonight we're going to bake. I love when we bake because Mom lets me put some in a small pan, and that one's mine. I get to have my own cake. And are you all right? What's wrong?
I don't know. I just can't get the school shooting out of my mind. Since that time, every morning when I wake up, I'm scared to go to school. Can't stop wondering, will our school be next? Will my classroom be the next one? Will it be me or my friends next?
Oh my, why do you have to think that way?
I don't know. It just seems to haunt me. All day, all night. What's the point of going to school if you might just end up dead?
You're right. I never really thought of it that way.
And even in class, sometimes some of our friends, they get into fights.
That's true.
And most times, it's for stupid things.
Yes, like when yesterday, Jane and Joy got into a fight when Jane took Joy's pencil and Joy was looking for it.
And Jane got so mad when Joy just slammed down her pencil onto her desk.
Yeah, and we saw what occurred. I'm glad Mrs. Simpson came in to stop the fight.
This is disgusting. School is not fun anymore. It's just fighting and yelling. And when we do those drills, I'm scared.
I wonder what we can do. Hi, Mariah. Can you help us with this math problem? I can't seem to get it. We know you're good at math. What's wrong? You seem sad. Yeah, we were just talking about the fights in class.
And it doesn't seem like anyone can stop them. What can we do? This is so hopeless.
Funny, we were just talking about the same thing yesterday. We went to Mrs. Simpson, and she said she too was concerned. So she arranged for a Peaceful Solution character education program teacher to come to our class next week to show us how we can stop the fighting and bullying.
Really?
Oh, that would be great.
It sure would be nice not to be fighting anymore. I hope this is real.
Okay, everyone. We have a very special guest today, Miss Vang, and she is going to be speaking to you about something very, very important and special. So give her your full attention, okay?
All right, class. Hello. I am very honored to be here today as one of your special guests. And today I am going to talk to you about a great program that will stop a lot of the fights and the violence you see every day in school and even outside of school. So in this Peaceful Solution Character Education Program, the first thing we're going to talk about is ownership. Do you own things? All right, you own things. Even in your classroom, you own your pencil, your pens, your markers, your notebooks. So one of the things that I want you all to remember when it comes to ownership is the word ask. It is very important. When you want something that belongs to someone else, you need to ask for their permission to see if you can touch it, use it, even borrow it. Okay? Yes?
What do we ask if we're just borrowing it? It's not like we're going to keep it.
That's a really great question. But I want you to understand too that when you ask somebody for something, it's a form of respect. You let them know that, hey, can I borrow this for a moment? Because don't you think they want to know, like, where did it go, right? Or sometimes there might be a reason why that person can't lend it to you. You don't know the story behind it, but it shows that respect. Because what occurs if you just took it? Remember what I said the program will help with? Is to stop the fighting, right? It could start an argument. It could start the fighting. So back to that example, you have to also remember too that if you own something, you have a right. And you have the right to say, no. No, this is not available for you to borrow. No, I can't lend it to you. Or no, I can't give it to you because it belongs to you. You have that right.
That's mean.
That's mean? At first, it might sound mean, but how would you feel? I want you to think about this. And I want all of you to tell me, how would you feel if you were in the classroom and you only had one pencil for the day because all your other pencils broke? And your neighbor needs a pencil. They're borrowing your pencil. What might you say, right? You might say no. But what if they took it? How would you feel? How would the rest of your day be like? How would you feel if they took that pencil? And they didn't care if you said no or yes. They didn't care. So who's being mean this time, right? You see that? But how would you feel? Tell me, how would you feel if somebody took your pencil and that was your only pencil for the day? Yes, disappointed. You're disappointed because probably you trust that neighbor not to just take something off your desk, right? Any other feelings you might feel?
I'm gonna be able to do your work.
You won't be able to do your work, right? That's the rest of your day right there. And then the teacher's wondering, why aren't you getting your work done? And it all stemmed from somebody not asking and not accepting the word no. So you see that? Little things like that. If you learn the piece of solution that teaches you to ask, that you have the right to say no, that to show respect is to accept the no because those things belong to someone else, every day there'll be a little less fighting, a little less arguing, okay? And a lot more of a peaceful environment to be in schooling. So, I have a challenge for you. For the next 2 weeks, until I see you again, I want you to learn to practice asking, knowing your rights to say no when it's your property, okay, when it's your things, but also learning to accept the word no. All right, can y'all do that for me? And next 2 weeks, I'm going to follow up and find out how it went for you. Okay? Excellent. All right, I'll turn it back to your teacher. Thank you for having me today.
I'm now understanding math much better now. Mrs. Simpson doesn't get interrupted as much these days.
Yes, and we don't have any fights. This has been a whole week and no fighting.
I know.
Wait, there's Brian and Mariah over there. Let's go ask if we can join them.
Yeah, remember we learned about asking in the Peaceful Solution Character Education Program.
Yeah, let's go.
Why? Can we join you?
You sure can. We were just talking about how class has gotten so much better since Mrs. Vane came and taught us the Peaceful Solution Character Education Program.
And it hasn't even been 2 weeks yet.
This is so great. No fighting. Did you see the look on Mrs. Simpson's face when I handed her the paperclip I found on the floor? She was pleased that I was practicing the Peaceful Solution Character Education Program.
I hope Mrs. Vane goes to the whole school to teach the Peaceful Solution Character Education Program.
Me too.
That would be great.
Uh-oh, time to get back to class.
Let's race back to class. See who gets there first.
Okay.
This is so great. School without fighting. We now have hope.
One man's dream to bring hope to this world through the Peaceful Solution Character Education Program.
Thank you, Peaceful Solution teachers!